but keep a daily check to ensure the pods don't open and you don't waste any seed. Next is for wet seeds. Harvest entire fruit and scoop out seeds and place in container. Most fruits should be allowed to slightly over ripen before you harvest for seed. Seeds should be harvested from as many plants as possible throughout the growing season to help ensure genetic integrity. Next step is seed cleaning. When seeds come out of the field, they may contain many types of particles. In addition to many different types of particles, the desired seed may have broken or other unviable seed may have get mixed into the lot. By removing these undesirable seeds and particles, you will improve the vigor and germination rate for your lot. When removing the undesirable seed from your seed lot, there are many differences in the seed used to make separations. First is size. The most popular way to separate particles of different sizes is by scalping or sifting, which involves sifting involves dropping out smaller particles by using a screen in which only the particles smaller than the seed are allowed to pass. Both of these separations can be made manually by using separating boxes or mechanically using devices like the Clipper Office Tester. Making length separations can be done by using an indented cylinder or disc machine. Next is weight. This separation is best done with a box fan or an air column or aspirator. These work by passing a stream of air past the seed, allowing the light seed to be blown out of the seed lot. This method will also remove any light shaft that remains within the seed lot. Then is shape. This separation can be done with a spiral separator, in which round seeds will roll faster than flat or non-round seeds. Then is surface texture. Surface may be rough, smooth or pointed. A flat piece of roughed up cardboard works well for this separation. Round seed will roll to the bottom when placed at a slight angle, while flat seed will be caught on the roughed cardboard. Also, a velvet roller works well. And the last is color. This separation is most often done by hand picking. Although there are color separation devices, they are not commonly used by small scale seed producers. Other things to be kept in mind when cleaning the seed are labels, records and mechanical mixing. Affix labels to all seed containers and spaced far enough apart to ensure there is no mechanical mixing of seed lots. Now let's have a look at how to clean dry seeds. Seed pods can be dried then smashed in a number of ways. Stomping and smashing in a threshing box or using a mechanical thresher is common. Once all the seeds are released from the pods, you can separate the seeds from the pods by using hand screens or a clipper mill. A threshing box can be built by making a 3x3 box and placing a corrugated plastic mat at the bottom of it. Once the larger pods are removed, lighter chaff can be removed by winnowing or using an air column. Finer removal of chaff can be accomplished by using a velvet roller. Once all the chaff has been removed, seeds should be stored in a dark, clean, dry, pest-free environment. Now let us see how to clean wet seeds. Seeds can be removed from fruit by cutting the fruit open and scooping out the seeds, or by using a wet vegetable seed separator for tomatoes, peppers and cucumbers. After seeds are removed, some species can benefit from a fermentation process. What is a fermentation process? Fermentation process involves